You have all these incredible ideas, and you know your audience is going to absolutely love it. The problem is, you just got to make it to your coolest stuff. Today, I'm going to tell you why saving your best ideas for later is a huge mistake, and a lot of beginners make it. When it comes to storytelling, you want to hook your audience as soon as possible and make them fall in love with your art. We all have ideas that we want to save and use just at the right time, but the problem is if you keep artificially pushing back your ideas and all of your best stuff, it's going to artificially make the story worse. It's going to stunt its progress and its growth. Your job as a storyteller is to give your audience all of your best stuff without hesitation. If you have an idea for a great scene, you're going to want to put it in the absolute second the plot allows for it. As I said before, you can't artificially push stuff back, but you also can't artificially force it before the time is right. The plot and the characters need to facilitate your choices in as natural of a way as possible. That way, it doesn't feel like the artist or the writer is just arbitrarily deciding things happen here and now for no other reason. Now, you may ask yourself, if I use all my cool stuff for now, I have nothing left later. How do I top it? And the fact of the matter is, that's your job as a writer. You have to push yourself to grow and put yourself in that uncomfortable spot. Let the book or script be the most awesome it can be right from the beginning and find a way to top it. It's something that I've had to do with several of my other books too. Every single time I'm worried, I'm like, this may be the peak. It can't get better than this, I don't think. So am I just going to have something that drags on and flops at the end? But no, you just got to practice putting yourself in that spot, setting up a better foundation by doing all your best stuff, and then finding a way to jump off of that and make the rest of it even better. Every time, the decision to not hold back elevated my work to a level way higher than it would have ever hoped to be if I had just let my fears and doubts control me. It's something that you just have to do. If you're familiar with the comic or now the animated show Invincible, that was created by the same guy that made The Walking Dead. He set up a traditional sort of superhero thing that centered around the Justice League of that world, is basically what you can equate them to. And he was really excited because at issue 20, he was going to have this big, huge twist that was going to be super cool. It was going to be the best thing ever. Everyone was going to love it. The problem is Invincible as a series wasn't performing anywhere near what they were hoping for. I guess one could say it was kind of flopping. And reader interest was dropping with every issue. There was no guarantee they were going to make it to issue 20. So when Robert Kirkman was talking to somebody and telling them about the situation and how excited he was to shock his readers at issue 20, this person gave him advice that changed the course of his life and his company forever. Just do the cool twist now. If you know how to make your story great, don't wait to make it great. You don't even know if you're going to get to that issue 20. And if you don't, you're not able to do it. Stop waiting. Stop hamstringing yourself. Will people even be around to read issue 20 at this point? And so Robert Kirkman did that really cool twist in the very next issue, and the readers loved it. It was every bit as cool and awesome and compelling as he wanted it to be. They reacted in the exact way he was hoping they would, and they didn't even care that the twist came before issue 20, which was just some random arbitrary number to them. As a reader, they don't care. By doing this, he forced himself into a situation where he had to outdo it. Now, that can be a terrifying spot to be in, especially if you don't have anything to top it with in your head, but you absolutely have to. You need to force yourself to be the best writer and storyteller you can possibly be, or else you're not going to end up with a story you're happy with. So many authors try to save their best scenes, their best ideas, their best characters for when they're better, but that in and of itself is actively stopping them from becoming better and reaching this status that will make them think they're good enough to try whatever thing they're waiting for. You don't improve by holding yourself back, and you can't possibly create the greatest art that you're capable of by holding it back. You do everything in your power to test your limits and grow, especially if your goal is to be one of the best to ever do it. You go out into uncharted territory and you figure things out in a way that only you can. Now, as always, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below.